listening to the Uncensored Truth Podcast with your brother, Oh God, and SamAnt. We're going all the way in today on this Thursday. Family, want everybody, please hit the like button and make sure that you share this video. All right, man. Now, Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is about, what do you say he got, like January 2018? He got out, right?
About January 4th, 2018, he got out of jail. What was it, Chicago? He was out in Chicago?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Got out January 4th,
so
a little over 8 months ago. He got out of jail. He did an interview with LA, I think 92.3 or 92.4, something like that. And yeah, you got the audio over there. Oh, God, so do your thing, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna play this audio because Kevin Gates was, a lot of people said that he kind of disrespected the host, and I'll be quiet and let Kev go ahead and talk for y'all. This is crazy. Check this out.
Yeah, OHM. Yeah, forgive me. Nightclub.
Nightclub. You got an EP out. I know that there's tons of music that you probably.
Look, I'm not trying to be short with y'all, but I really wasn't prepared to do no interview. I'm working right now. Luca Brasi 3 is.
Luca Brasi 3 is
all I can think about right now. It is an album. All my mixtapes been out.
100%, man. The first two are straight classics.
I ain't trying to be short with you. I'm just in record mode. So.
No, I hear you.
I noticed. I watched part of your documentary when after you came home or whatnot, and you were in the studio. What's the process like? Because I feel like you got a process in the studio. Like you say, you record now. Do you have to go? Or do you lock in? You go recluse. Close yourself off, or do you you move around a lot when you record?
I do that. I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
Really, like people be like, you always be by yourself. I don't got no friends, and I don't want none.
You don't have no friends?
No, and I don't want any.
Zero friends?
I be feeling them.
Damn.
I just be fucking with my family. I be at the crib with the kids.
Bro.
We family and nothing. We not family. It's nothing.
So the studio environment it was literally just an engineer pretty much in the studio. That's how you record all your shit?
Yes, by myself.
That's crazy. Yo, it's crazy because even in the short amount of time that you were gone, I feel like hip hop.
No disrespect. How long we gotta do this? Because you gotta think I just come out of jail. I didn't even get time to transition.
Damn.
And I feel like I'm being interrogated. I do. But no disrespect to y'all. I'm trying to answer the questions as best as I can without being disrespectful. But it feel like I'm being interrogated, like I'm talking with an attorney. I'm not even gonna tell you everything because you ain't really got my best interest at heart. You just trying to take my pockets. So you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we're just trying to see what you're working on.
I'm working on Luca Brasi 3. I mean, it's amazing. It's incredible. I mean, and then I make something more amazing than that. If it be the will of Allah, that's me, bro. It's simple, bro. Like, I don't think about all the shit. Like he keep talking about, no disrespect to you. You keep talking about so you don't have. Hey, look, hey, I'm me. If you real, I fuck with you. You fake, fuck you. And
well, I'm asking because that's an interesting perspective.
And I move by myself. I'm not a tough guy. It's just me and God. I pray. I don't get tickets. I don't get pulled over. None of that shit because I pray in the car. So.
Well, let me tell you this from my perspective. The rereason why I'm asking you that is because that's interesting to me. Like I have conversation with a lot of different people.
It's interesting to you. Please don't touch me again. I know it's interesting to you, dear brother, because it's uncommon. But like I say, it's not that much to me. I'm just me.
All right, man. That's pretty much all that happened with that. The real footage, courtesy of the real 92.3. We'll leave the link, to the full video for y'all to go check that out. Also, SamAnt, what do you think about this? Very comical. We think about Kevin Gates, man. You think he's being an asshole here or what?
I fuck with Kevin Gates, man. I do. But I gotta get on the brother real quick, man, because if you weren't ready for the interview, you should have just said, nah, not today.
Right.
I'm cool. The publicist, whoever set it up, you should be like, nah, I'm in album mode, not today. I'm cool. But you went up there, you were professional enough to sit in their seat. And I don't think anywhere in that situation, they were really antagonistic or really pushing in a situation. They really didn't go on and they didn't talk about the jail situation. They were really just talking about music and seeing where his head was at. And he was very defensive in that. They handled themselves very well. Shout out to them, you know what I mean? They did their thing on their platform and made sure they always remain professional. My man really didn't even touch him. You know what I mean? You were showing me doing the pre-production meeting. Right. He was kind of doing his thing, but we all know how Kev Gates is. I don't know if y'all saw that interview a couple years ago. I'm sure everybody saw it at this point where the young lady was touching him. He's like, don't touch me. So Kevin Gates is just a non-contact kind of dude. That's how he naturally is.
Right.
If you don't know that, it can come off defensive, but he's always kind of just been that kind of dude. I understand his way of thinking. I do. He really kind of seems, I don't want to say anti-media, because he's often in interviews been very articulate and able to kind of engage with the interviewer. He did a real great interview with Big Boy. He did an interview with my man Sway over at Shade 45. And I mean, we're talking about legends in the game, and Big Boy and Sway. So they were able to kind of, you know what I mean, take care of that situation and make sure they got the best out of Kevin Gates. But it really didn't seem fair. It seemed like you almost ambushed the disc jockeys or the DJs. Oh, it's old school disc jockeys and shit. You know what I mean? But it's almost like you set them up knowing that it didn't matter what they said, you were gonna come at it defensive. What do you think about it?
I mean, I would have, you know, they handled themselves very well. I got to give a shout out to, I don't know the brothers' names over there, and the other guy that was sitting out, you know, I got to give a shout out to him, because I was reading the brothers like countenance, and he kind of wanted, it seemed like he wanted to kind of, he was going to get ready to go there. Like the brother, yeah, a little bit, like, but then I guess he just like, you know what, I'm gonna let this play out. I'm gonna just let this die down. And then, you know, we seen that Kev kind of, backed off, but, you know, yeah, it was kind of, I don't know if he was kind of joking around a little bit with it or whatever. Maybe he was kind of irritated. You know, but I don't know. It makes for a good headline.
Would brother have any right to come at him or say anything? What do you think in that situation?
You know what?
You know what I mean? Like, would he have been wrong? I think he played it right.
I've been in interviews,
right?
You know, before where when I was younger in the game, you know, where people have, you know, came in with intentions like they was going to sabotage the interview. You know what I mean? And you know, went in on people myself, but you know, I think the best thing to do is to fall back. But if somebody did like say, man, fuck it, I'm getting up, I'm not doing the interview no more, I don't think, you know, I think that'd be cool too, because, you know, I mean, that's something me or you may do on, they kept us on the right day. I'm not going to be kissing nobody's ass.
Yeah, no, and we can't kiss nobody's ass. And nobody trying to clout chase or rub anybody's ego. And like I said, I think brother handled himself very well.
Right.
But in a different situation, if he walked in there and he was dealing with some shit at home and he really didn't feel like interviewing Kevin Gates, that could have went a whole different way. And you couldn't have been mad at it. Because he was just, I mean, that's a brother touch. You know what I mean? That wasn't anything too serious. But like I said, if you know Kevin Gates, he don't really like to be touched. But if you don't know, you like, well, damn, dog, I ain't with you. Okay, all right. That is what it is. And then you saying that I'm interrogating you by simply just going off of the comment of, damn, you don't have any friends. Like, I get it. I don't. Our circle's real tight too. I understand what Kevin Gates was saying, but it was defensive, and it wasn't like dude was being too overly antagonist. He wasn't pushing that issue too crazy at that point in the conversation for Kevin to go, oh, I think you feeling you interrogating me. That like Kev felt like he was fresh out of jail. And no, I never been in the penitentiary. I can't attest to anybody that's ever been there. I don't know how long is too long, but 8 months, it just seemed like he should have, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Right. I mean, nah. I mean, you know, everybody's different, you know what I mean? But, you know, and it's good anyway, because it's good for promotion at this point, even though, you know, nobody got hurt or nothing like that. So now the station's getting promoted on different platforms. His project that's coming out, he's getting promoted. So it turned into a good situation, man.
Yeah, he's a real articulate brother. That album's gonna be dope. He's out here promoting NBA Youngboy right now, another ferocious young rapper in the game. Gotten a little bit of nonsense early on in the game, but as far as his lyrical skills and his rapping, man, he's one of the top young kids out here right now. Yeah, he should be. He's a little force to be reckoned with. So he's combined with Kevin Gates, the two Baton Rouge, Louisiana rappers, man, and they're doing things out there in Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana.
Yes, sir. But you're listening to the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Old God and the SamAnt. If you're listening on SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, I mean, you know, go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you share this video, especially, you know, our subscribers on YouTube. But yeah, man, you know, we just chilling, man, today, man, on the podcast.
So you and him walking in the rain, baby. You were holding hands, and I will never be the same.
Alana, what's up, girl? Hey, come take this ride with me. Yeah, shut the door, shut the door. What's up, baby? How you been? You still looking good? Holding
October 26th, it is going down. Gangsta Conversation, the comedy album from none other than T to the motherfucking K, TK Kirkland, going down. Make sure you pre-order your album right here on iTunes. Link in the description box right now. Gangsta Conversation, T to the motherfucking K. Get yours right now. And make sure you stay tuned for the head single on that album, Walking in the Rain, sponsored by TK Kirkland. Get yours right now.